Welcome back, everybody, to the Elder King. So, I've been reading a little bit of feedback regarding the actual Empire and how we can actually do things here, and it looks as if just basically our son isn't eligible for the election right now, which is kind of a shame. We do keep Nimine, so we're keeping a Kingdom level title, so you know, we've at least had an upward swing, if nothing else here. We are going to lose the Empire more or less permanently, though, the next election. There's no way in hell we can get anyone in our family ever elected. We are a nominee. We've clearly got, you know, only the one vote. Spear, we could only ever get with the one vote. Apparently, from what I've been told, it may be easier to make our own damn empire. So I'm thinking, why don't we just Tiber Septim it? Why don't we take our next character, you know, Prince Lance, or whoever the hell we end up playing as next with good martial or good stats. I mean, this guy's obviously incredible. He's diligent, he's ambitious, he's a great magistrate, which is what you need to be leading the empire. Why don't we get our independence? And why don't we build our own goddamn realm, huh? Maybe send him to the Greybeards for a few years. Can we even... Oh, man, we can't even do anything with him still, because, of course, he's outside of our court, which is why I wanted to die and play as him in the first place, because we have no control of this character whatsoever. It's lucky that its education, I won't say came out as well as it did, but it came out decently. You know, at least he's a level 3 out of 5 in a skill. I wouldn't have personally gone for Magistrate, but you know what, he's okay. It's not much of a concern here. But we can't do anything with this guy. We can't send him off to the Greybeards, the Fighting Guild, the Mages Guild, whatever, because we have no control over him. But I am kind of entertaining this idea of becoming our own Tiber Septim in a way, you know, getting Nibine's independence, grabbing some other provinces here, playing the smaller game, the quieter background game again, reverting back a little bit, dialing it in from being the Emperor, maybe fabricating claims here and there, trying to get back... What's that? Can we see the Kingdom of Nibine? Does that have like a... does that have any de jure land, or is that just a titular title? It is a titular. Okay, fine. We could just try and grab various different provinces nearby our capital here, build ourselves up, grab our independence, make our own goddamn empire. Because in the Elder Kings, as long as they haven't changed it, there is a casus belli called Warlord. Now, Warlord is very, very powerful. It's supposed to represent these sort of very powerful, very dominant forces, you know, like Rim and Cyrodiil, like Tiber Septim, like the Kamal and the Akaviri and all of that stuff, who will just turn up, sweep in, and conquer everything in a very small amount of time. Now, it gives you basically access to kingdom-level casus belli. You can pick a kingdom, you can say, hey, I want that one, go to war for it. If you win, you get the kingdom. It's very straightforward. So, obviously, forming our own kingdom out of that would be very, very easy, because we could grab, you know, places that are independent, like Kavach. We could maybe... I don't know whether we could warlord against the Empire for single provinces. So, go for, like, the kingdom of... Is that not Skingrad? Yeah, we could go for the Kingdom of Skingrad, which is in Breville, very confusing. We could go for something like the Kingdom of whatever this one here is that I have no idea. The Colovian Estates, we could go for that. These sub-kingdoms underneath the Empire, I believe that's also possible. To be fair, we could also go for things like Skyrim and Solitude as well and bring them back under the Empire. I'm kind of liking this idea, and a lot of people seem to be not very much on board with the sneaky murderer style of playthrough, which I never normally do, because apparently, you know, it makes the game too easy or whatever. But to be fair, we've worked away from a Duke, so I feel like we've earned it at that stage, but that's okay. Are we still looting? Oh my god, we're still looting as well. That's fantastic. So we'll sort of dial that back in a little bit. How about that? I'll meet you halfway. We'll dial it back in, but I am going to come back as a horrendous warlord and burn everything to the ground. Now, we do have to also worry about Tiber Septim himself. He can still spawn, and if he turns up, we do need to maybe get rid of him as soon as possible. Otherwise, we are basically going to be competing against him and the Cyrodiilic Empire if that's the route we want to go down. Either way, we're not in a position to do it yet, and either way, it's not going to hurt expanding Nibine's influence in the Cyrodiilic Empire anyway. You know, Nibine that Abnathan held was a lot more powerful than the Kingdom of Nibine that we now hold, given that a lot of places got their independence. So I kind of want to go for Cheydinhall. Cheydinhall is massive at this stage. Can we get a claim on it? No. What if we try and play the religious game a little bit then, huh? What if we try and, what if we diddle the Archprimate here? Or not really diddle him, more that we're just going to send him some gold. Maybe chuck some garbage old artifact, like a mud crab. We don't need a mud crab, we can sell it for 50 gold, or we can send it to this dude, and now he's got a pet mud crab, he might be more likely to give us claims. Can he become excommunicated? I'm going to assume you can't be excommunicated in, request to claim, Valatar must be available, okay. So we're just going to have to basically hope that we can find someone who's extremely disliked, and then try and fabricate some claims on their shit. So, how did I do again? We went request claim on that one, so sure, not gonna allow it on any. We'd have to make him dislike her, or we need to find like a heretic or something like that. That would essentially allow us to expand quite quickly. Let me see what I can dig up here within the, you know, heretics in the Cyrodiilic Empire. So there are no heretics. Obviously, to request a claim, you have to have the same religious head as the person you're targeting. So is there someone... Oh, shit. Well, there's a new emperor anyway. Okay, well, we weren't even notified about our husband dying then. He's just fucking... Yep. Weren't even told about that Thanksgiving. Now, what about our son? Oh, my God, our other son has land. What's he got? Anvil. Ooh. Now, are people going to complain if I try killing off Anvil because it will give Lance more land? Because I've been trying to do that, and people are getting real pissy about it, huh? Although this is... You can't even argue that this is absolutely the best place to make it right now. Kill him off, Lance gets Anvil, and we get to play as him, so we're bringing Anvil into the fold. It's literally achieving the goal that I set out to do here. Andy's his... Oh, shit, he's our other son's liege. Really likes us, really hates his brother, but has no reason to move. What if we send you some gold and then still nothing? Invite relative to court. Ah, you can invite close relatives to court if you're a higher tier than their current liege. Cool, yeah, so of course we are a higher tier than his brother. Sure, welcome aboard. Right, okay, or did he just say fucking no? They're not guaranteed to accept your offer. Okay, then, fair enough. Right, so, Lance then. Damn it, I just want to send you off to the Greybeards, my man. Try and kidnap our son. It's for your best, honestly. Why don't we give him something, then? Why don't we give him, like, oh, man, we've already given him so many artifacts, haven't we? Well, can we sway him? Maybe if we sway him, or maybe if we, I don't know, buy a favor from him. Nah, it's not going to work, is it? Request a claim on our son. Form an alliance with him. That could also work, but I think he dislikes us quite a lot. Outraged by succession law change. Not my fault. I didn't do that. Not a problem at all. I guess there's nothing we can do. He really is out of our hands still. There are some possessed drunkard characters. They might give us claims on these here. No, why not? -7. That's a shame. Merely a countess. Yeah, because we are a... Of course, us being a queen is going to make that a lot more difficult. Base reluctance, yeah. Damn, we're close with that, though. We are really, really close with that. What about you? The request claim, same thing. -2 on that one. Shit, we're so close to getting 70 claims on a lot of these people. I've specifically gone with people who are possessed as well, because obviously, you know, him being the Arch Primate isn't going to like that. Oh, it's a real shame we can't just get a little bit more out of that, because she's got the whole of Leowin as well. Let's think. There's got to be a way we can just convince you a little bit more. We could give him a landed title. What the f... I'm not going to do that. That's kind of crazy. We can't sway him, because he's the head of our religion. Yep. We can't buy a favor from him. If we buy a favor, I'm going to assume that's not... We can't push a favor through to get a claim. That would be super, super OP. Marry him off? No, definitely not going to work either. What if we just improve relations? Because where is he? He's in, residing in the Imperial Isle. Cool. So if we just send you to go and improve Diplo relations with the Imperial Isle, I mean, not only is it going to make the Emperor like us, there's also a chance I believe it gets our religious head to like us. There's no improved religious relations either, which is kind of a shame here. I don't know what else to do in that case. I don't know, do that one. We could, maybe get something for general opinion. Now, I don't know if we're already getting sex appeal plus 10, so he's going to like us by another plus 10 because we have the seduction focus here. Yes, seduction plus 10. Damn it. Okay. How else can I get you to like me more? Good God. Please be my waifu, Arch Primate. Diplomacy plus 1. That's actually not too terrible. What have we got here? Diplomacy plus 1, sex appeal. I could get rid of these, couldn't I? We could remove that one and equip that one. It's not much of a bonus, but it actually might be enough. Get rid of this one as well. That's another plus 3 diplomacy. All I'm looking for is just that one claim on Leowin. It's a massive area too, so that would give us such a crazy amount of land. Still no. -7. What if we unpause and let it tick for a little bit? How about now? How about now, though? -7. Shit. What if she tries to kill us? Is there anything else we can do here? Fabricate evidence of treason, maybe. I don't think that would help out either. Man, she's got so much going against her. If we can't convince him that she is a terrible person, this drunkard, stressed, depressed, cruel, ambitious, cynical, rock joint infested, dull, ugly woman, who the hell else do we stand a chance against, really? Damn it. Well, let's come back to that later on. We might be able to convince... oh, God, let's get rid of that. We might be able to convince someone else to eventually, you know, give us a claim. Or convince him to give us a claim against someone else here. So we've got to go with 30 diplomacy that I'm bringing to court here. Now, basically, every man in the world will want to join our court because we are a very attractive lady. Despite the fact we're like 60 now. We're a very attractive lady. We're on the seduction focus. We've got a bunch of things that give sex appeal as well. So we can invite almost every man to our court, and they're kind of willing to join our court as well. Wow, our council is going to be hugely OP when these guys don't. I mean, we've already got a very good council anyway. I'm doing this so that the fabricate claims is going to be a lot higher. We're already a queen level title, so we need all the help we can get when it comes to fabricating claims. Welcome, 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 welcome. To the Honourable Queen, to the Honourable Queen, to the Brave Pilgrim. Thank you. Right, let's see what we've got then. You are sacked in favour of Reinhardt. Something I should also do on the subject of that. What happened to our Marshal? Does he not turn up? There he is. Right. On the subject of that, we should find all the people with artifacts that are willing to come to our court and invite them. Because if they die without, you know, sons, wives, daughters, relatives, we get their artifacts just by the laws of inheritance there. So that's probably not a bad plan. 24, 24, fine, whatever, you can stay on board. 27, you're already beat. And then our Magister can definitely be sacked in favour of this dude. Let's, to be honest, I'm not really sure. That gives us character focus, character favor, 6-9 a month. Kind of a bit pointless when we're not playing a mage. Vassal Impressed, I do like that one. That was very useful as well. Cultural Tech could be very good. It gives 1.15 character favor. Oh god, that's really good. Wow. I guess it's because you would never normally pick this because it's fairly garbage. Gives us Zealots too, which we could, with some army reshuffling, actually use as raiders. Speaking of which, we are still raiding, don't forget. Proselytization, I guess we can't really do too much of. We could help out the round with that, but I'd rather obviously benefit us. Let's try and impress our vassals with that one then. You study tech the Imperial City. We might as well build ourselves up as much as possible here. Let's get you training troops in the capital. You might as well collect taxes because we're not actually building anything right now, and then we're going to get you improving diplo relations with hopefully the Arc Primate there. Now he's also got 9-star opinion because our state intrigue is state diplomacy has gone up. Maybe now that's enough. I honestly can't think of anything else at this stage I can do to help improve relations here. So same thing, I'm going to say possessed characters with, another S in the different place. So, right, there we go. Jerl, request claim. Nope. What's his acceptance score? -5. That's really close. Merely a countess. What else is it? We're greedy. She's got high piety. She's chaste. She's humble. Damn it. If only we didn't have greedy. If only we didn't have greedy. How can we get rid of greedy? Let me think. If we go for rulership focus, there's an opportunity to pay for people's fines, isn't there? Let's go for rulership for a while then. So that's actually going to lower us down, but temporarily lower us down. How old is she? 65. We need to live for a few more years because our acceptance score is actually going to go down now because obviously he likes us slightly less. But in the long term, if we can get rid of greedy, it will give us exactly the value we need. Sorry, -8 now, yeah. Give us exactly the value we need. I never really do this religious play to the side of things either, especially not in the base game. Oh my god, we've got a smithing manual from them as well. Thank you, I'll just come and bank this gold. I'm so glad that such a holy and just and pious person like us is so well respected by our religious head. Thank you. I can't believe this is still working, huh? Just the immortal, I love it. Just there's a constant raiding over and over and over. We're going to make ourselves so incredibly powerful. Right, Imperial Laws and the Cyrodiil Empire. Who the hell do I want to vote for next? Did we not kill her off? Or was I not trying to kill her off? Did we fail to kill her off? I don't know. Is there anyone of our dynasty that's capable to be elected? Yes, he is capable to be elected now, huh? We'll put him up for it, but I don't think he will be. Oh, we got patient. Oh, that actually might be enough to do it. Shit. Damn it. If only I'd have waited a few more days, huh? -2! Shit. If only we had seduction now, we'd actually be able to do it. And that would give us the whole of... all of that. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh my god, is there anything at all I can do here? Grant him a landed title. Do I want to give him a city? No. Wait, if we got something garbage we can give him that one. I don't want Argolis. What else we got here? Collect Magio is a temple. We give him a temple. I mean, Argolis is miles away. It's also part of Elsewhere. That's a lot. I'm going through a lot there to guarantee that we're getting this then, aren't I? I think there's anything else I can do, though. What if we buy a favor? What if we buy a favor? Does that increase opinion? I accept your... Thank you. Okay, good. Does not give us much, though, is it? Okay, then what if we double check now? It's not gonna... We're not gonna be able to, like, push a favor through for... No, okay, thought so. I might give him this random crappy... Oh, my God, it's really bad. How many troops can it raise? 221 out of 801. 801 is actually a fair amount of troops, but we're going to get the whole of Leowen out of it. Hopefully you guys can see why this is a fantastic play here. Boom. Okay. Likes us 100. That's now independent. Oh my god, we just landed the... Oh, so now we can guarantee a Diplo relation. In fact, we could vassalize him ourselves. He wasn't a vassal of the Empire, and I didn't know that. Off of vassalization? No. Because he counts as a king level title, I assume, because he is a religious head. Fine. That's good. Now we go over to this one. Maybe we'll be able to get multiple claims now. Still no. We still have to score 1. Oh shit, do you need more than 1? Well, that's that's not what I expected, I'll be completely honest. I thought merely a countess chase tumble. Yeah, okay. Okay, however, this has opened up a new play that I never thought about, and that's vassalizing the religious head. How could we do that? Let me think then. What if we get claim on the province? If we get claim on the province, and try to push it, he wouldn't become our vassal. We would just gain the province and he'd go independent again. Forget the Arch Primate for a while. We'll go ahead and vassalize him at some stage. I'll work out a way. It's okay. What we're gonna do now is do what I talked about before and actually get everybody with an artifact in the whole world to join our court. So this is very straightforward. I'm just gonna go to every single individual in the whole world and hope to hell at some stage they die in our court. That would be fantastic, because that way we get their artifact, and it's almost no work for us. Granted, we could particularly hunt down people who have, you know, decent artifacts that we want, invite them to court, kill off the family members one by one, you know, play the intrigue game a little bit more, antagonize them, that type of thing, chuck them in prison. But to be honest, this works. This genuinely works. We've done it in multiple series, and every single time it's been pretty fantastic. Oh, there's more people I didn't invite, huh? Was it, like, random new people have turned up? How the hell did I miss all of you guys? Right, there we go. Okay, cool. I think that's everyone then. Invite to court. We good? I think we are. Oh my god, that was just our realm. Oh my god, there's loads of them. To the nice user of the voice, Halberd. Why, thank you. What a strange thing to say. You're a nice user of the voice. Okay, thank you. Welcome, welcome. This is going to take a very long time, isn't it, for all these people to turn up? My god. Now, this is something you definitely cannot do if you have the court limits enabled as part of the 3.2.1 patch. Otherwise, you would end up paying a fortune for potentially a little turnaround. And we're not guaranteed to get all of these artifacts. In fact, it's quite the opposite. We will only get maybe a couple of them at most, because these people will just leave our court. They'll go off, do their own things, push their claims, adventure threats, get children, whatever else. The older ones, though, are generally the better ones. Court has 113 people in it now. Almost all of those are kitty prisoners that we could ransom out. 259 gold, thank you very much. Now I'm thinking, let's assassinate young Zeno of the Cyrodiil Empire. We can't plot against him because he's our own son. However, we can not do anything. Fuck you. What do we have to? To the prudish insult _ Hulk. Damn you. How did he know my weakness? We could, I thought, send the Dark Brotherhood after him, but apparently clearly not. Right, well that makes things a lot more difficult, huh? I mean, we could kill off his wives. We could kill off his wives. We could kill off his children's. Let's kill off his wives instead then. But streamer, it's pronounced wives. I know that, but this is Cyrodiil. We don't say that here. Now that's back. Seek treatment for illness. What have we got? Stress. Oh, lover's pox. Right, I remember, with the whole destruction magic. Yeah, of course. Seek treatment for illness. Get rid of that. Come on, we're old. Don't let the Arch Primate find out, otherwise they'll never give us a claim. She's done it. She's done it. All it took was a well-placed fireball. Well, kind of not really a fireball. We can message a runestone as well. Hang on, that gives us another 10 opinion. Okay. Let it speak for Zweihander, my beloved mother. Mother, I am raising a runestone in honor of your madness, your insanity. You're a big old... yes, my son. I'm gonna... That's who you married. She needs to go. She needs to go. I'd rather kill off my heir's wife than my other son's wife to stop him having kids, because that's not really good. He's actually up for murdering her as well. Are you kidding me? Lance is one of the only people who wants to join... You married her, you weird man. Fine, let's talk strategy. Why the fuck not? And then, of course, he liked the fact that his mother's talking to him about how best to kill a person, as she invites her to a plot to kill a person. That's so weird. Why would he agree to join the plot to kill his own wife? Why did he marry her in the first place? Where is she? Where is he? Well, did he not? He didn't actually come to our court, did he? Fine. Okay. Where's she right now? She is the Spy Master of Anvil. She is currently in Garlus to Scheme. Sure. I can't be bothered with that because we're going to kill her anyway. Professor Tom asked him to spend some time with us. Of course. Come home, talk to your mother, and please come to court permanently so we can send you to the Greybeards or something, for God's sake, man. Invite to court. Still no. Despite the fact that he absolutely loves us, he has no reason to move. Yeah, how about the fact that I can actually help you in your life? Shit. We can't even, like, offer him a title. We're just going to have to keep trying the invite relative to court button, aren't we? How long till we can do that again? You need to wait some time before you can invite them again. Is that like a cooldown? Raids Runestone, Maid Servant, Lover owns a Holy Relic, Great Tower. No, there is not. Okay, fine then. Nice copper ring, thank you very much. This is ridiculous, because I love the fact that we're ransoming them back out to them and then imprisoning the people that we've ransomed out, and then also getting the new artifacts and all the gold and everything as well. This is absolutely nuts. Just leave them to it. Honestly, just let them sit there. Like I said, our monthly balance is technically through the roof. Like, it's absolutely insane. Oh man, I should have probably done this first, huh? That's okay. We got South of Court. Dwarf Court Jester is the one is the only one I don't really want to give out particularly here. Everything else, I'm just going to give it to anyone just to keep the realm nice and stable. For Opinion of Predecessor, we are 60. We could potentially die at any second here. What else we got then? Legion's Councilor's Discontent. Probably just because of the general succession. There's not really much else to do with that. We could get married again. We could get married to someone with super high stewardship or something along those lines. Just to squeeze a bit more tax. We could go for someone with high diplomacy to get a bit more general opinion. I'm going to go for this dude instead. We were getting 7 prestige from marrying into House Warwick. Waverick. Sure, why the hell not? Sure, we'll take the 200 prestige as well, because I wonder if you can form a bloodline in this. If we can form a bloodline, obviously that'd be incredible. We're leading troops where? Oh, we're actually leading troops in Central, but we're like a sub-commander. For the love of God. We probably want to go and actually fight some of their troops as well, because obviously her goal is to become a great general, and that would also give us a bit of prestige. Are we currently in the middle of a raid here? Oh, did I just stop them as raiders? Why would I do that? Why would I do something so brave? Where's the first part of Nimine then? A bloody miles away. We don't have anything anymore. We have to walk all the way back there. I don't know how Cheydinhall managed to get independence like that. This was the Outer Council's doing. We'll fight these troops on the way back, so that way it'll, you know, give us a tiny bit of prestige, which might be kind of nice there. 7.8, you're welcome. Gives us a tiny little bit of prestige, and it gives us a chance at increasing our battlefield skills as well. I might just quickly fight these guys too. Don't run away. Hey, come back here. Where do they even go? Do they just stand down? I assume they just stand down. All right. Thank you for dealing with my homeless problem. They just rolled him into the ocean, I guess. What do you want? You want me to be your marshal? It's a nice offer. I'm going to say no, though, because we want to lead our own troops and actually, you know, do some more raiding, get our own skills up, try and get 5,000 prestige as soon as possible. Could declare some wars. Cat's destroyed. Goodbye, cat. Nice knowing you. Nice. Pay the farmer out of my own coffers and gain just. That's pretty fantastic here. Okay. How about now? How about now with the claim then, huh? Possessed. Possessed. Right. Search realm. Oh, shit. Join court. Yes, right. Okay, let's reset all then. Sort by rank. She died. As if she fucking died. Oh, my God. Okay, what about you then? His acceptance score is 9. He's still saying no. I think you need quite a high acceptance score then in hindsight, don't you? Let's try Lunatic instead, because it was an older... Ah, here we go. Right. Okay, request claim. Nope. And request claim. That's a big fat nope. What are we looking at now? 8. And then you have -2. I think we're just too powerful. This is something you should definitely do before you become a queen level title, I think. Could we get rid of the Kingdom of Nimine at all? Because to be honest, it's not really doing much for us. In fact, it's making our expansion game harder because we are a queen, but all we've got is like a duchy and then a republic that hate us. I kind of want to get rid of it, but I don't know how we would do that. Because you obviously can't grant your primary title away, huh? I'm going to try it, but I know you can't. How do I want to do this then? Oh, we're proficient in the Thum. That's cool. Let's try again. Come on, Lance. Join our court. Oh, I'm happy where I am. You're not. You're literally not. I'm invited to court. Opinion of Prince N.O. Massive minuses. You are not happy where you are, you friggin' liar. And now, of course, we can't do anything with him. This sucks. This is exactly why I wanted to die, so that we could play as this guy and drive him a little bit more. But that's okay. It's alright. We're 61. We're going to die soon anyway. We've already got stressed or whatever. Plus, we can maybe try and get Bloodline before we actually do kick the bucket here. Let's go fight some troops, because this is giving us it's giving us a lot of piety, a lot of favor, but it's not really... Fellow member of my Greybeards has been caught. I didn't realize it was a crime to be part of the Greybeards. Let's kill them all. Let's go and just fight a bunch of random troops here. They've actually raised troops of their own. That's good. Right, this will give us... Humble. We get Humble as well. Cool. That's going to make him like us. I think we already have Humble, so don't worry about that too much. We're now hardened. Awesome. Okay, right. Let's go and fight you guys next then. And we'll just run around elsewhere. I guess just trashing their troops for a long time. Get these boats back to port. That's going to be another, what, like 130 gold? Thank you very much. We might as well leave them raised for the time being, because we might use them. Although, we're probably not going to use them for a while. Right, come on. We're getting a little bit of prestige. This is kind of working. We're up to 4,706. Let them retreat into us. Thank you very much. Goodbye. 4,712. Patron deity. Abandoned Empire. Don't care about that one. I don't want that one either. Okay, fine. Relinquish your throne. There is an abdicate button. Right, okay. We have to be just garbage. We have to be like infirm or old and shitty. That's a shame. Alright, don't worry about it too much then. Let's go for change patron deity. Let's flip over to whatever gives us the most monthly prestige. Probably Akatosh, I would assume. What is that, 0.5? It's not going to be a huge amount, but it is going to help out a little bit. Kinnereth, movement speed, Mara gives... man, this is good to know that this is actually an option we can go for. Yeah, let's go for Akatosh. What about Shazar? Lorcan. Nothing. Okay, fine. Akatosh then. Boom. Thank you. Appreciate ya. So we've got a lot of other options here that I actually haven't really checked in a while. We can renounce our own bloodline as well, which we're not going to do. And I guess it's if you... Why would you do that? I guess if you forge a bloodline, you can get rid of it if it's garbage. Or if you got like a bad bloodline, you know, like where you become the mad blood or the cursed blood or the tainted blood of blah 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 or whoever it happens to be. Let's go to the marketplace. I was going to say let's go to the library and see if we get... I don't think we get much prestige out there. I'm looking for anything that gives prestige. A feast. A big old prestigious feast is a good idea. You could also compose a book as well. We actually probably should do that before we die. Martial diplomacy or intrigue. Fine, I guess we can try that one. Imperial bureaucratic policies. You got any of those bureaucratic policies that makes me a nicer boy? Build cost. Nope. Plot discovery. Chance points. Prestige. Subsidies for the arts. Done. This is good. Now, we're really min-maxing things. Oh, you poor boy, movement locked. He hasn't got a choice but to fight us now. Let him rot for the time being. We'll ransom all these. And obviously, we're going to get more money out of this because we're going to get prisons out of this, which is pretty fantastic. Right. Brave. Absolutely fight him. And obviously, we're going to win because we're fucking incredible. 14 point. This is insane. 4,826 piety. We might just be able to forge his bloodline. I don't even know if you can forge a bloodline in Elder Kings, whether that's something they've enabled, because a lot of the bloodlines, I guess, wouldn't really make much thematic sense. If you build many churches, you know, as the saint or whatever, I guess that wouldn't be particularly useful. There are obviously saints in the Outer Squad. I know that, thank you. You don't have to remind me. Saint Alessa. Excuse me, streamer, what about Saint Alessa? I know, but it doesn't really make sense in the Christian way it makes sense, huh? With my astounding knowledge, normally things matter if I'm covered in... Well, she's covered in poo. What happened? I have no idea. She's just randomly covered in shit. Okay. Tell him of my prosperous realm. My son, would you like to come and visit my prosperous realm? No. I think he's going to probably get a little bit annoyed by us. He's hired someone to kill his garbage wife. Thank God for that, right? We're going to offer him a wife instead. Maybe we'll find someone who's prodigy, decent bloodline, anything along those lines, ideally. She is clueless. Of course she is. I mean, okay, she's not actually that terrible, brawny. I mean, I just want something that can be inherited. Oh, she's got bloodline. Blood of Bravillus. I mean, obviously, we're not going to inherit that, but that explains a lot. Her grandfather was the Duke. Right, I understand now. This could be... Oh. Well, that solved that problem, huh? Queen Halberd. That's a real shame, because we were so close to getting that friggin' bloodline as well. Oh, Halberd, you are a useless character all around. But we're now 21 years old. This is good, because it means we've got this guy for another... I mean, 50 years. Probably isn't too ridiculous, because we're quite a long-lived family, huh? Those troops are dead. Just let them die. They're gone forever. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Okay, stand them down. We've got a lot of stuff to manage. He's already in a society. What is he in? Oh, he's in the Greybeards. You beautiful young man. Okay, this is good. It's not really the Greybeards I wanted to add him. I wanted to get him into the Mercantile Guild so that we could level that up to, hopefully, Legendary Magistrate. That's pretty good. Wife, you need to go. I'm sorry. Can we... Divorce. Divorce. Request divorce. We need 100 favor. Okay. I'm going to do that rather than risking becoming an assassin or known murderer or anything along those lines. So that's only minus 10 general opinion, right? Hey, about that throne. We're here. The son of the Emperor, also now King of Nibene. You want to elect? You want to elect? Not even close. Who's our successor to the Kingdom of Nibene, then, is probably the best question. They're all garbage. I mean, Bastard Sword isn't bad. She's a 26 Martial, and she's a Venturer, too, which gives her +1 to everything. That could be pretty good. I'm going to elect her. We've got confirmation, so basically we get to pick and choose here. Bodil, we've got to get rid of her. All right, let's plot to kill her. We've got the plot power to wipe her out. Ransom out all the kitty cats as well. That's another 90 gold on top of what we've already got here, so we're doing pretty well. Let's make sure we've got all of our good artifacts, good books equipped as well. There's a lot of them. Oh my god. Fall of the Snow Prince is fantastic. That's also pretty good, especially when you're trying to have Babby. Let's just go ahead and unequip a lot of the books to start off with here, and I'll put them all back on here. Right, so what else do we got here? Needed Pantheon Opinion +5 is very good. Wow, that is very good. Rislap the Righteous also quite good. Diplomacy +2. See, now that's just everybody of our faith +5, which is pretty fantastic. Stewardship Learning, Rislap the Righteous is obviously quite good as well. I'm not sure whether I want to go for Rimanada or the Songs of... Okay, that's also pretty decent, but I think Rislap the Righteous... Although we're not at war. You know, we're not at war. Let's go for this one. Let's also take off Fall of the Snow Prince and go for the Rimanada instead. Okay, where's he got all this shit from? Glass Sword is better than the Axe, I would assume. Yes, it is. Definitely very much so. So get that shit equipped. Where do you get Glass Sword from? That's cool. You got Warlock's Ring? What the hell did you get that from, my man? You can only equip... Oh, so you can have 2 rings equipped, but we'll get rid of that crappy copper one instead. You've got a Dragon Scale Armor. Nicely equipped there. Is that better than the Mithril Armor? They're about the same, which seems odd. This gives a lot more personal combat, though. Wow, that's a nice little loadout there we've got in terms of artifacts, too. Let's check our actual artifact bonuses. Look at that. Good God. Good God. Martial plus 11, health plus 0.9, general opinion plus 3, sex appeal plus 7, personal combat skill plus 44, Nedic Pantheon opinion plus 5, Nord opinion plus 5. That's very, very powerful. Let's go for seduction. Let's try and have a son as soon as possible. You want me to be a marshal? I think for the time being, that's not a terrible idea, because we haven't really got anything else to do with him for the time being until we've come up with a good game plan. Let's come to a consensus then about what we want to do going forward. Do we want to try and get ourselves back elected and adjust the empire through bureaucracy and intrigue and diplomacy and through lawmaking? Or do we want to break free, go for independence, come back as Tiber Septim and get crowned the Nine Divine? I am very much a big fan of the last one as well, because then we're technically doing our usual sort of ascend to a god thing, but it's legitimate Elder Scrolls lore. We're becoming Tiber Septim, and that's a pretty fun playthrough, I think. Let me know what you think. I'm kind of open to either. Could be very interesting. Let's give a shout out to the Insane Top Tier level patrons, though, who made this series possible in the first place, whose Roman-style names I will obviously ask for at some stage. I did ask for it before, but then we lost almost all of our freaking land. We apparently lost all of Cheydinhole and everything. So I will get in touch with everyone. We're looking for, Imperial-style, Romanesque names, classical antiquity-type names. Big shout-out to Alpha Scuff, the Suna Kirito at Moses Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sadini, Crazy Pack, Crosis, Donald, Fukuno Vasquez, Fluff and Utter, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kading Carter, Michael Muller, Mr. Smug, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrofin and Pelvis Presley, Skaz, Shayuch Sinclair, Sirthal the Swede, Stannis the Manis, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Taylor 18, Tyler Kendall, and Vacuous Backers. Thank you for your support, the Insane Who Loves on Patreon. Thank you for making this channel possible in the first place. It's much appreciated. This is good. I'm very excited to play as King Lance of Nimue. He's a very, very powerful character. I think he can do some great things for us. You know who else do great things? It's Acero, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Altilla, Bordoon, Ben Trope, Bettimus Max, Better Valerian, Chris, Dave Van Diepen, Don, Duncan2 and 7, Easier to Pronounce Name, Exploding Knees, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haj Dumar, Hancock, Icy the Great, Israel, Irish, Jacob Wolf, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jason, Jose, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beer, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Lemon Start, Lasme, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Pantherpearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie Yorkus, and Zach Pillar 2. See you guys all tomorrow.